Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Lyrics and videos of Punjabi songs are getting worse and worse. Punjabi singers are doing a very good job of misleading our young Sikh generation. Most of the Punjabi song lyrics and videos are based on that how big of a gangster the guy is, how he is so rich and powerful. They make videos about glorifying alcohol consumption, or they make videos about impressing girls. Our young Sikh generation, they consider these Punjabi singers as their role models. They want to follow them. These Punjabi singers, they show off their expensive cars in their videos, which are again, of course, rented. They show off their expensive clothing and flash their gold. It's all rented. Our Sikh generation, our young generation wants to follow them. As a result, alcohol consumption and violence is on the rise in Punjab. If you happen to be in an argument with a young Punjabi guy, they are always willing to fight. They are so ready to fight. So much hankar, so much arrogance. What happened to those days when Sikhs used to be polite? They never used to touch alcohol or any other form of intoxication. Punjabi singers can be blamed to a great extent for this. Gurbani tells us to stay away from vikars, Kaam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar. But these Punjabi songs of today, they do exactly opposite. They light the fire of vikar inside us even more. Punjabi songs, they feature young Punjabi girls wearing inappropriate clothing or going against their family to go out with their boyfriend. Punjabi guys in their videos are always fighting to impress girls, or they feature themselves as the gangsters, normalizing wrong actions. Being a gangster is wrong, but they're normalizing that being a gangster is okay. They glorify wrong things. And some female Punjabi singers have even gone to the extent that young Punjabi girls in their videos are actually openly drinking alcohol. I mean, what's happening in Punjab? What's happening to our culture? Let's take a look at a couple of Punjabi songs.
ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਬਰਾੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਫਾਇਦੇ ਚੱਕਦਾ ਲੋੜ ਪਈ ਤੇ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਉਹ ਮਰੇ ਲੜੇ ਉਹ ਛੇਤੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦਾ ਹੱਥ ਬਣ ਜਾ ਦੂਰੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਜੱਟ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਜਰੀ ਜਾਣੀ ਨੀ ਉਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੇ ਐਸੀ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੱਟੀਏ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਕਦਮਾਂ 'ਚ ਧਰੀ ਜਾਣੀ ਨੀ.
In this song, the singer is saying he is so rich and powerful, he can get anything for the girl, anything in this world he can get it for the girl. Too much hankar again, too much arrogance. And then let's take a look at another song of this guy. It's called Hobbies.
ਆਂਜੇ ਮਰਡਰ ਕੇਸ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਫੀਅਰ ਨਾ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਰ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਚਿਰ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈਟ ਲੈ ਜਾਈ ਹੌਬੀਆਂ ਗਣਾਈਆਂ ਪੁੱਤ ਡੰਡੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਵਾਂਗੇ ਖੜਾਉਣੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੋਡ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੱਦ ਕੇ ਘਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੱਟ ਬੋਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਵਾਂਗੇ ਖੜਾਉਣੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੋਡ ਕਰਕੇ ਸੱਦ ਕੇ ਘਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਿਰ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਈਟ ਲੈ ਜਾਈ ਹੌਬੀਆਂ ਗਣਾਈਆਂ ਪੁੱਤ.
In the whole song, he's talking about how big he is. He's displaying guns, promoting gangsterism, how he is such a badass guy. And let's take a look at one more Punjabi singer here, one more song, it's called Dark Life. I mean, this song does not even need explanation. In this song, Punjabi singer is saying he used to kill people for money, but since he saw the girl, he has fallen in love with his life. I mean, come on. This song, the whole song is glorifying the fact that being a gangster is okay. This is not okay. They are normalizing wrong things. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with the Punjabi singers of today? When somebody tells us we should not watch these kind of songs, we should not listen to these kind of songs, But our young Sikh generation, they pose a question. They say that it's only a song. What's this going to do to us? We are only listening to a song. It's not going to harm us in any way. It's not going to affect our brain in any way. But let me tell you something. Music is a very powerful tool. Music affects our brain and our behavior in short term and long term to a great extent. Did we ever stop to think for a second? Why did Guru Nanak tells us to sing the praises of the God? Guru Nanak said, sing the praises of the God. Did we ever stop to think for a second, why is Gurbani in Guru Granth Sahib Ji divided into 60 rags? Ilahi Bani in Guru Granth Sahib Ji is divided into 60 raga which darj hai. Did we ever stop to think about this? Guru Nanak knew music is so powerful, it can actually help you to connect to God. It can give positivity to your mind and body, help you to connect to Vaheguru. But bad music, on the other hand, can do the exactly opposite. It can take you far away from God. It can drive you far away from Sikhi. Let's take a look. What does the research says about how this kind of violent music affect our brain and behavior? The topic of the research article is exposure to violent media. The effect of songs with violent lyrics on aggressive thoughts and feelings. This article was published in Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, which is one of the very good journals in America. In this research article, they conducted 5 experiments and that examined the effect of songs with violent lyrics on aggressive thoughts and hostile feelings. Experiments 1, 3, 4, and 5 demonstrated that college students who heard a violent song felt more hostile than those who heard a similar but non-violent songs. Experiments 2 to 5 demonstrated a similar increase in aggressive thoughts. These effects replicated across songs and song types. So, in simple words, it does not matter what kind of music it was. If lyrics of the songs were aggressive, people in all 5 experiments felt an increase in aggressiveness and hostility in their behaviors. And it wasn't just one time. They managed to replicate the same effect of increased hostility in behavior again and again. Let's take a look forward. Short-term effect of this kind of music. In the immediate situation, exposure to violent lyrics increases the accessibility of aggressive thoughts and affect. So to simplify this, to understand this, I will give you a scenario. Let's say you are driving your car, you are going somewhere, you are listening to these kind of aggressive songs, and you happen to be in an argument with somebody. Perhaps a cyclist came in front of your car, or a guy just walked in front of your car. Because you are listening to these kind of aggressive songs, you are very likely to get very aggressive and angry at that person. On the other hand, if you're listening to calming music like Gurbani, you may be able to control your feelings. You may not be that hostile, or you may not be hostile at all towards that person whom you are having an argument with. So this is how music affects you short term. Let's take a look at the long-term effect of this kind of violent, aggressive music. Repeated exposure to violent lyrics may contribute to the development of an aggressive personality. It means if you are repeatedly listening to these kind of songs, you develop an aggressive personality and hostile nature. I will tell you my own story. I used to listen to these kind of songs. Every morning when I'm doing my turban, when I'm doing my pug, I used to listen to these kind of songs. If I'm driving somewhere, I used to listen to these kind of songs. And the result was overly proud and very angry version of myself. And after looking at this research paper, we need to keep some other things in mind as well. You know, our daughters and sisters listen to these kind of Punjabi songs. They watch these kind of Punjabi songs. How do you think these Punjabi songs are going to affect their brain? And then many of us have little children in our house. They watch these kind of Punjabi songs. Even they can listen to these kind of Punjabi songs. And they're going to grow up listening to these kind of Punjabi songs. They're going to grow up watching these kind of Punjabi songs. How do you think their personality is going to develop? What do you think is they going to learn by watching these Punjabi songs? These Punjabi songs, this violent media, these aggressive songs, these inappropriate videos, they are affecting our brain to a great extent, especially the brain of young ones. If tomorrow our child comes to us and he says, "Okay, Ma, I want to be a gangster now." our daughter comes to us and she said, okay ma, I want to run away with my boyfriend, but it's getting inspired from this one of these Punjabi songs. Are we gonna say, yeah, it's okay? No, not at all. This is why we need to do something about this now. And I'm not blaming Punjabi singers entirely for this. We are to be blamed for as well. We listen to these kind of songs, that's why they make these kind of songs. So we need to really keep an eye on ourselves as well. Why are we promoting these kind of Punjabi songs and these kind of Punjabi song videos? If we are not watching it, then they won't make it. Only because we are watching it, they are making these kind of videos. Now, just to clarify, am I saying that we should stop listening to Punjabi songs at all, at once? No, not at all. What I'm saying is, a Sikh's purpose of life is to connect to God, to connect to Waheguru, to stay away from vikars, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar. But these Punjabi songs are actually taking us more forward, more closer to vikars than God. So every Punjabi song we listen to, every Punjabi song's video we watch, we need to analyze it. Are the lyrics of the song passing on a message that's wrong? Are they normalizing a wrong action? Are the Punjabi songs video, they are showing inappropriate things in them? Half-naked girls, weapons, guy fighting to impress girls, alcohol. We need to analyze all these things. Are these kind of videos giving us a wrong message? Are these kind of Punjabi songs and their videos corrupting our sisters, our daughters, our young Sikh generation? If they are corrupting it, we need to do something about it. We need to stop promoting these kind of Punjabi songs. We need to start listening to Gurbani a little bit more. More we listen to Gurbani, more our minds start connecting to God. Then we start to realize why are we doing this? We want to connect more and more to God by listening to Gurbani. So what I'm saying is, start reducing listening to Punjabi songs, start listening more to Gurbani so we can connect to God. And by meditating on the name of the God, our 10th gate, our Dasam Dwar can open. And when our Dasam Dwar opens, we listen to Anhad Naad. Anhad Naad means that divine music that does not need to be played. It plays inside us automatically because it's divine music. And once that happens, we will be in a forever state of bliss. So Khalsa Ji for today, but think about the whole video today and Punjabi songs. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.